Today I'm going to show you guys why Auto HDR is the best real estate photo editor out there. And to really show you why it's the best, I'm going to take you through an entire photo shoot, and then I'm going to show you the process of having the photos edited before I even leave the property. I'm shooting on an A7 III. I'm doing 3 exposure bracket images. So I'm going to start outside and shoot the front of the house. If you want to know my settings, I'm going to put them up on the screen right here. And yeah. So the one thing with Auto HDR is that you can shoot handheld. You actually don't need to shoot with a tripod. Because of the AI that it uses, it can balance and adjust clips together. Unlike if you were using Lightroom before, if a clip was slightly crooked or you bumped your tripod, you wouldn't be able to merge them. Now with Auto HDR, if some of the photos are slightly different, it'll be able to adjust and merge them. So I usually do 3 angles of the front of the house. So that's 1, that's 2, and then we'll get our 3rd angle. It's starting to rain, so we'll try to speed this up. All right, we'll go inside. So if you're a real estate photographer and you're either editing your photos yourself or you're hiring someone to do it, this is definitely a cheaper and more efficient way to do it. And I'm really gonna show you why in this video. All right. So we'll grab a photo of this entry area. So no furniture in this house, it's vacant. So shots are kind of be more wide, showing the space. We don't really have any furniture to show. Okay, so you might actually be able to stay still. So we got Christian, he's filming me here. He's fully in that photo, but with Auto HDR, we can remove him easily, okay? These are things that you would have to either ask your editor to do or try to Photoshop. It's just a pain in the ass, it's a waste of time. So I'll actually have you come over here just because of the windows. Okay, so we got all the photos of these rooms. Now we're gonna head into the kitchen here. So I'm gonna kind of talk while I'm shooting, but one of the great thing about Auto HDR is the quality of the edits. They've used like thousands and thousands of photo images that have been edited to take all the information, and they really edit photos accurately and quickly, which we will show you afterwards. All right. Again, Christian's gonna be in the photo. You can see the camera. Auto HDR is gonna remove that seamlessly. So it's the real deal, guys. Okay, I'm gonna get one more here, this fireplace. So in this video, I'm gonna show you all the photos being edited. You're gonna see that and you're gonna see why it's so good. So we're gonna head outside here. We're gonna get a shot of this little patio area. And then one over here. Another great thing about Auto HDR, it is completely socked in, right? No blue sky, no sun. But with Auto HDR, it's gonna edit the sky out seamlessly. It's gonna make it look like it's a beautiful day, which is really important in real estate photography. All right, so now we can head back inside. I might get an angle from here. No, makes for a bit of a better angle. All right. Now, especially with bathrooms, shooting handheld can be super handy because sometimes with a tripod, there can be like tight angles. If you're shooting handheld, it can allow you to kind of get in some tighter spaces. Also, if you ever show up in the mirrors, Auto HDR will remove you automatically, even the reflection in the glass in here. All right. Look, I'm gonna just show you how good it actually is. So Christian, have a look at all the stuff in here. Look at that. Things in the laundry room, that's where we had all our gear set up. I'm gonna take a photo. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this, but just shows you how good it actually is. Taking a photo with all the gear, and we'll be able to remove stuff. So we got 2 bedrooms, the master bedroom with a bathroom and a closet. So this one I was having a hard time doing video in because of the way the mirror is angled, but with Auto HDR, it'll remove me. So at least in terms of photos, it's not gonna be a problem at all. And then I might get another shot here of the shower. And then I might get one like this. Yeah, you can probably stand right there
and it's probably gonna be able to remove them.
All right, so what's the time running on that thing? 9 minutes, so it's been less than 10 minutes, not including the drone photos. We've taken photos of the entire house, all right? I guess technically we got the garage, so I'll snag a quick one into the garage. It's full of stuff, so it's gonna be a bit hard to... It's been about 10 minutes, and we've just taken photos of the entire house. Now, 10 minutes. SD card in the computer. I'm hotspotting my laptop, and I'm gonna upload these photos into Auto HDR. Find our photos, and now they're uploading. So this process, once they upload, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to edit the photos. Because I'm doing this on a hotspot, it's gonna probably take a bit longer to upload. But yeah, we'll come back once they're uploaded and we'll show you what HDR does. All right, so we just got our notification that our photos are ready. That took what, probably like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. So we're gonna refresh our page here up on Yates Roads. And here are our photos. So we're gonna go through them individually. Yeah, you can come over. I don't know how, I'm screen recording, so I'll show it, but you know, there we go. Like, really nice photo, blue skies, looks really good. And right, all of these were shot handheld. So we're gonna kind of scroll through, you know, and yeah, so, you know, with overseas editors, you know, it's, you know, some just say still, you know, 24-hour turnaround, but like we shot this in like 10 minutes and it was edited in 10 minutes. So, you know, we're less than half an hour and we can already deliver these to the client. Go inside, like, yeah, like photos look great. A couple of different angles here, that front entrance. So here's where Christian was standing. So, you know, this definitely isn't perfect by any means, but, you know, and it was still able to remove him, but obviously, you know, this didn't work out too great in terms of like the coloring and the shadows. But you can also do, let's see if this works. So we'll try an AI re-edit, which you can do. So we'll say remove the shadows and different coloration, and we'll see if that'll change things for us. While that re-edits, we can now keep going through the rest of our photos. This one in the living room. This looks great. This one looks good. Keep scrolling through. Kitchen looks good. You know, really like basically perfect window pulls. You know, instead of trying to have to Photoshop or use a brush in Lightroom, you get, you know, perfect window pulls. Yeah, like it just looks really good, really sharp. Yeah, like really for me, like, yeah, overall quality is great. Exteriors look great. Things look sharp. Yeah, again, this shows our blue skies. Another nice shot of the kitchen. The bathrooms, really good. Okay, so here's the photo I took of in the laundry room, which is where we are right now. So if you use the declutter feature here, which you use 1 credit, so it's the equivalent to 1 photo, it will, yeah, remove the clutter there. So then we have the other 2 bedrooms. These look good. These look good. Our closet, our bathroom, it took me out of the mirror. So Christian here, you know, he wasn't fully removed, so he's floating there. But you can do auto remove here, and you can highlight this and remove it. So obviously I'm taking photos with someone in it. I'm pushing things a little bit more than you would obviously if you were shooting this, but just to show you the capabilities of what it can do. Okay, so now we have our room. After declutter, it looks like all the bags, you know, were not there, you know, and the AI, nothing, you know, there's nothing weird showing up. You know, the laundry machines look fine. So yeah, shot that with all this stuff in here and you can't even tell. Let's see if our re-edit was any better. Yeah, so the re-edit, it fixed the thing on the wall, or on the floor, sorry, but now it's the wall still looks a bit weird here. You can try to redo it again. You know, obviously if I just shot it without someone in the living room, this wouldn't be a problem. I think the issue too is that it's right by a light.
Just highlight that area and we'll see if that works.
All right, so going back to this one, it fully removed Christian's floating head, and now the photo looks fine. So, yeah, this one is good. While we're here, and I'm explaining to you guys why this is the best AI photo editor, we'll now show you the twilight feature. So it gives you all these different options: pink, golden, purple, natural. I like pink for this one. I'm gonna pick twilight, and it uses 5 credits to do a twilight. We're gonna do that, and we'll show you how the twilight photos look. Okay, so now we're back to that previous photo that looked all messed up, and just with a few different buttons, right? No stressful Photoshop trying to make it work. It was 2 prompts. Now the photo looks fine. Like no weird things on the walls, no weird things on the ground. Christian isn't standing there with the camera. So that is very easily, and you can all do that through Auto HDR. You don't have to go to any other app. You don't have to try to jump through all these hoops to try to fix something. You can do it all through Auto HDR. All right, so within like a minute, we got our twilight photo. So let's have a look at this. Like, look at that beautiful sunset. You know, they have the lights lit up through the inside, so it actually looks real. For photography, I think this is a huge asset. You don't have to go and shoot twilights. Not only do you not have to charge your clients hundreds of dollars to go back, but you know, if weather interrupts or if there's something with timing that just doesn't work out, that you can just go on here and with the click of a button, you can get really accurate, real looking twilight imagery. Yeah, so super impressive. So about 30 minutes, we were able to shoot the entire property, edit all the photos, and now we can deliver them to the client. With this, you just select all, you hit download, it's gonna zip it all into a file, upload that to Dropbox, boom, send it to your client. They're gonna be, what the hell, how did you get these done so fast? And they look great. So if you don't believe me and you wanna try this out yourself, there's gonna be a link in the description. Use that and you'll get 30 free credits so you can try this out yourself and see how it works. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe, and yeah, happy real estate photo editing.